Racing simulators are cornerstone of the video game industry. In fact, racing games were among the very first video game genre ever to exist. Decades later, this genre is more alive than ever, with thousands of racing titles available across platforms. In this fiercely competitive space, developers have given us masterpieces like Need for Speed, Forza Motorsport, Gran Turismo, Project Cars, and Assetto Corsa. With stunning realistic graphics and finely tuned physics, these games let players experience the thrill of racing like never before, bringing professional level driving into homes around the world. With all this realism and technical precision, it's easy to assume that something like Mario Kart, with its cartoonish visuals and chaotic gameplay, doesn't belong in the same conversation. But does it? I'm not a big fan of online games and wasn't a fan of Mario Kart at all. I thought Mario Kart is boring and not entertaining enough. But I realized how wrong I were after I bought a Switch to console with a bundled new Mario Kart game. It turned out to be a great experience with a fun and engaging atmosphere. You possibly already know that Mario Kart World isn't just about driving and racing. However, for beginners it may look straightforward, but there are a lot of small details which are not on the surface. The environment is stunning and embraces the imagination with juicy and colorful graphics, plenty of environmental details, characters, cars, and skins. Where else can you play your favorite characters, like Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Donkey Kong, King Boo, Birdo, Shy Guy, Waluigi, Wario, Cow, and seriously, Bee? Each character comes with multiple skins or alternate outfits to choose from. Some of them are just amazing and very stylish. Skins can be unlocked by collecting items such as dash food, so there is no chance of being stuck in just a few characters and skins to choose from. Also, there are many vehicles to select for a ride. I really like how many cool vehicles are presented there. Many of them have a cool and unique style, such as a bee, a carpet, or a Cloud9 car. One interesting detail, I noted there is no one car with a roof. Hopefully there is no rain. There are tons of strange little things hidden in the Mario Kart world. You don't always notice them right away, but when you do, it's like, what the heck did I just discover? One of them is always green traffic lights everywhere. I drove across several maps and discovered this. Surprisingly, why there are no accidents? So get your favorite car and check this out for yourself. At a glance, the transport flow goes smoothly, but you can cause a traffic jam by blocking the road. Yeah, just wait for a long queue for a while. As you drive away, all the cars from the traffic jam will drive further. So test your skills to bring trouble on the road for NPCs. While you're driving and enjoying races, it's possible to crash into NPC. There are just two results. Either you jump up or you hit and lose speed. What happens to you depends on the kind of NPC. Ones of that on the road or in the city don't cause trouble, but the others, being across the map, do. So be careful while driving. If you still want to crash into something, the better choice, but not the only one, is hitting boxes or barrels. They keep various shells, bananas or mushrooms inside. So from time to time you hit one and then run over the content. I found myself in this situation thousands of times, and not every time was with mushrooms. If you have that mood to destroy something, crash into pillars or fire hydrants. Then enjoy the spewing water from the ground. Also don't miss bunches of flowers or spattering autumn leaves on your way, because if you drive over them, they will swirl beautifully in the wind. Okay, get back on the road. What else interesting happens there? My favorite stuff is very special vehicles with a question mark inside an open truck. For example, a big truck, a helicopter, a marine vehicle, etc. They are special because the player can drive into the truck and take control of the vehicle for a while. A flying saucer can also complement the list. Sometimes it flies in the air at night and can pick you up, but don't wait to see aliens inside. It's possible to control the UFO to fly across the maps. The feature with special vehicles in the game is really amazing and freshens your playthrough. By the way, don't forget to tilt your left Joy-Con thumb grip back and forth to see how your car can move. On top of all, some cars can carry dash food, stars or mushrooms and throw them on the road. So I always enjoy it when I grab some of them, especially when I lost my top speed from the other friendly members. These things really help to take revenge. Another feature of thrown items is that you can choose a direction to throw them, back or forth, using your left Joy-Con thumb grip. From my perspective, this game wouldn't be so engaging without these features. Game developers put a lot of effort into the environment and the surroundings to bring the Mario World spirit to the game. One of these things is Yoshi's Cafe, no doubt. It's a fast food chain with restaurants placed almost everywhere. They presented with Yoshi's drive-thru, Yoshi's food truck, and some cafes. Yoshi always works there, waving to you as you come. You can find Dash food there, and the content depends on the image on the sign or the food sourced in the Yoshi's Cafe. I also came across a Yoshi's vending machine, giving out Dash food with a coffee cup inside. Introducing this feature to the game looks really awesome, and it brings a lot of positive vibes to the gaming process when the player interacts with it. In the meantime, besides Yoshi's restaurants, there are some other equally good features. I drove back and forth on the maps, and once came across a secret race in the Boo Cinema Theater. I just drove into the screen and got in the race styled like an old movie. Perhaps it's not the longest race, but certainly unforgettable. When else do you have a chance to drive in a film reel? So it's worth a try. Another thing is the green pipes from Mario games, which provide access to secret places, such as the top of a rock, a hidden path, a roof of a building, etc. I'm not sure that it's possible to get there without pipes at all. My advice to you is to explore everything that seems unusual. It's easy to do using binoculars that are placed on every map to look around and find secret elements. Just steer the car right on this device and explore. Maybe one of those things can be the railway that extends through the few maps in the game. And there is even a train that runs along the railway lines. Wow! So go after the train, driving on the rail and get to the roof to take a ride there. If you're lucky and have a star booster, you have a chance to shoot down the whole train from the railway lines. That's really cool. I also tried to drive on a cable alongside the railway. So check this out in practice. The next feature is the stores in the city. There are a few of them, but you can't enter. I just saw the inside driving around the store, and one works there. Maybe just some boo? The game wouldn't be so captivating without extra missions during the driving in the free roam mode. There are a few different kinds of them. During the adventure in Mario Kart World, you might run into a blue button on the ground. After pressing the button, you have access to a little mission, such as to grab blue coins, win a race, drift through points at the parking, dodge Bowser's minions to get to the goal, check out the secret board road, etc. Don't wait for any special reward at the end, except a sticker. In addition, the game offers to discover and collect Peach medallions hidden in hard-to-reach places. Activate the yellow panels across the maps to collect stickers. And finally, catch Nabbit in different locations to be rewarded with a Nabbit sticker and coins. So I would prefer a worthwhile reward instead of just a sticker after all my attempts to win. And honestly, that's probably just scratching the surface of all the secrets and hidden features packed into the game. Got your own discoveries or weird Mario moments? Drop them in the comments. I want to hear what you found. The real highlight of the game has to be the online races, where you go head to head with players from all over the world. Every match is a wild ride, full of adrenaline, chaos, and unpredictable finishes. And somehow it's all competitive without that usual toxicity you get in the other games. Personally, I love online racing, especially split screen with friends. It's just pure fun, and it's given me some of the best, most unforgettable nights. So yeah, despite all the cringe and kiddie vibes, I can honestly say, Mario Kart has become one of my favorite games ever. It knows exactly how to save a boring evening, turn a random hangout into a party, or lead you mood midweek with a few wild laps around the Rainbow Road. Let me know what you think about the game in the comments. Smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'm off to drift through the twists and turns of my next game review. See you soon! Bye!